The following presentation looks to provide understanding into what makes a positive and supportive learning environment for Year 1. An environment that caters for a diverse range of learners. It looks to promote ways in which teachers can best utilise their teaching environment, aiming to promote student success and achievement. Practical components of a Year 1 learning environment. A classroom that has a well-defined physical arrangement and appears organised will promote a positive learning environment. A well-thought-out physical arrangement is important for any type of educational setting for these reasons. Students learn to respect physical boundaries. This provides opportunities to teach students to respect each other's spaces and belongings, an important skill in all life settings. Students learn to anticipate the specific type of activities that will occur in specific areas of the classroom. This helps students participate more fully in the activity because they will enter the area with the mindset that corresponds with the anticipated activity. Students will also learn which behaviours are acceptable and expected in each specific location of the classroom, and which behaviours are not acceptable or expected in certain other classroom locations. When students are better able to understand their environment and anticipate what is coming next, they tend to be less apprehensive. Your classroom materials are readily accessible. This decreases downtime and misbehaviour and increases productivity. Practical components of a Year 1 environment may include aspects such as the seating arrangement of students. This is crucial in promoting Vygotsky's theory of collaborative learning through social interaction. Others also include the transition area, personal hygiene station, and crunch and sip area. It is important teachers express to students the role these areas play. A transition area is an area where students wait for the next activity or for the lesson to begin. This may be the same as the crunch and sip area. It is another example of using the environment to help students predict what comes next, so they can begin to ready themselves for a change. For instance, in a Year 1 setting, the teacher may choose to allocate marks on the floor or carpet, indicating where the students should be seated for a transition or crunch and sip time. How to implement these components into a Year 1 class. Ultimately, it is up to the teacher in how they choose to implement these strategies into a Year 1 classroom environment, as not all teachers are the same. This allows the teacher to be creative with the way they utilise their space to prompt creative and interested students within their own learning. Teachers may choose to incorporate these components through Vygotsky's collaborative learning approach, giving students the opportunity to critically think and interact with each other. Regarding seating arrangement, grouping students in groups of 4 or 5 is greatly beneficial for those within the zone of proximal development. It allows those that are less competent to learn from those that are skilled in specific areas and vice versa. As stated previously, teachers may choose to mark areas within the classroom. For example, the carpet or floor at the front of the room indicates a transition area or the opportunity for the teacher to model a task. Making the best use of your valuable real estate physically sets the stage for the progress your students will make. Aspects of positive behaviour. These components will support. Incorporating these components into the classroom environment provides students with a clear understanding of what is expected of them both academically and behaviourally. Furthermore, these components promote positive attitudes towards learning as both the teacher and students understand their roles within the classroom. A well-organised learning environment develops students' anticipation regarding the type of activity that will occur next or in a specific area of the class. For instance, in the KLA of English, teachers may choose to model what a diary entry looks like and what it entails by seating them on the carpet in front of ICT. Ways these components will support and allow teaching. These components within the classroom provide direction for the teacher and allow students to develop routine in learning. The importance of a well-organized environment is crucial in supporting students' learning and success across all school curriculum. A classroom that is visually appealing and promotes students' work and achievements assists them in wanting to be active participants within the learning environment. Regarding this, having designated areas in the classroom allows teachers to move straight into the next activity, therefore increasing productivity and minimizing downtime and misbehavior. Connection to key curriculum and policy documents. The incorporation of Vygotsky's theory within the learning environment links with relevant school curriculum across all KLAs. For example, in the KLA of English, Vygotsky's model of teaching and learning has significantly influenced early literacy programs such as reading recovery and guided reading. Through collaborative learning approaches across all school areas, teachers can develop students' cognitive skills and promote critical thinking amongst peers. Ultimately, as teachers, we are at the forefront in providing students with a positive learning environment. By incorporating these components and strategies into the arrangements of our classrooms, we are promoting students' learning in the hopes they succeed academically and behaviourally upon the classroom. Thank you for viewing my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.